If you're a painter who's ever wondered if cyan, magenta, and yellow are the true primary colors for painting and all physical objects, why does the whole world still insist on saying that the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue? Well, there are a number of reasons for this. The first reason is that outdated color theory is still being taught. But there are more reasons at play. There are a couple of myths that are often taught when learning the cyan, magenta, and yellow primary palette. These myths exist because of the gap between the actual pure color science and then applying that science to the complex and imperfect physical mixing of paint. The first myth is that you can make all paint colors by mixing together cyan, magenta, and yellow. These primaries are widely accepted to mix the most colors of any three. But they can't mix every color, and you'll struggle to mix vivid secondary colors without the addition of more pigments. The second notion is that the primary colors are pure colors that cannot be mixed. This is more complex when you apply this idea to pigments. No pigments exist that reflect the true primary colors. So the idea that these are three pure primary paint colors that can be used to mix any color is false, even though cyan, magenta, and yellow are the truest primary colors when it comes to painting. The truth is you can mix all the hues, but you can't mix every color, and that nuance is key. A hue is a generic color, for example, red, yellow, blue, green, purple. And color is more specific. For example, what type of red? A cool rose red or a warm scarlet red? Using cyan, magenta, and yellow, you'll struggle to reach truly vivid, clean secondary colors. In order to do that, you have to mix two colors that have a bias that lean in towards each other. For example, combining a blue bias cool red, like permanent rose, with a red bias warm red, like ultramarine, not cool yellow bias cyan. This is what makes a split primary palette a more popular choice for mixing secondaries, as you can play with color temperature and mix colors with more saturation and clarity. If we use red, yellow, and blue, or cyan, magenta, and yellow, or any other set of three primaries, we can't make all the colors, but we can get a big range of colors if we balance them carefully across the color wheel. Even though cyan, magenta, and yellow are the truest primary color palette for painting, it's rarely the optimal color palette for all mixing. It's almost more important for artists to use color theory, primary colors, and the color wheels as guides or maps to understanding color relationships and help learn more about how to mix color.